Ciao amici! Welcome back to Earth to Rocco. Today we're going to be making some healthy vegan Italian style meatballs. And the ingredients that we're using are really inexpensive. This recipe packs a lot of protein and fiber, and it's simple and nutritious. If you need a simple appetizer, this can be an excellent go-to recipe. Let me show you just how quick and easy this is. Let's get started. The meatballs are super quick to make, so we're gonna start by making our tomato sauce. These meatballs don't need to be baked or fried, we're just gonna cook them in the tomato sauce after we form them. So first things first, let's turn the stove on to medium-high heat. Pour some extra virgin olive oil in the saucepan. Drop in a whole clove of garlic. The reason I'm putting a whole clove of garlic instead of mincing it is because for a simple Italian tomato sauce, we don't want the garlic to overpower the taste. We just want the oil to pick up on the aroma of the garlic. I'm gonna use about half a bottle of passata. That's all I need for the amount of meatballs I'm making today. Now we'll put some salt and a little bit of black pepper. So we're just gonna wait a little bit for the sauce to start bubbling. Now our sauce is starting to bubble, so I'm gonna reduce the heat to low. And we'll just cover this and let it simmer for about half an hour. I'm gonna come back and stir this occasionally. Now it's time to make the meatballs. So I'm gonna use a food processor to mix everything up. We'll start with some red kidney beans. I'm just using canned red kidney beans. I'm also using some chickpeas from a can. I have some white bread, but you can also use whole wheat bread. Ideally, the bread would be stale, but mine wasn't, so I toasted it a little bit. I'm gonna put in a whole clove of garlic, some fresh parsley, breadcrumbs, salt, and black pepper. Oh, and I almost forgot a little bit of olive oil. Now we're just gonna blend everything up. It's a little bit dry, so I'm gonna add a bit more olive oil. Now we have the perfect consistency to form into meatballs. Let's just give this a taste test. You can eat it raw. Really good. Now we can form our meatballs. We want to try to make them quite big. I'm just forming them by hand, but you can always use a cookie scooper to make sure they're more uniform. So first you want to press them in between your hands and then roll it into a ball. And there's your meatball. Now I can remove the garlic from the tomato sauce. And I'm gonna drop the meatballs, bean balls in slowly. We'll just toss them in the sauce gently. Now we can cover this and let them cook for a bit. So these have been cooking now for about 15 minutes and they look just about ready. I'm just gonna tear up some fresh leaves of basil in the sauce. Now we'll turn off the heat and they're ready to serve. That's a really good bean ball. It's got all the flavors that remind me of nonna's Italian meatballs, but they're vegan. Don't tell nonna. Buonissimo. Thank you for joining me in creating these delicious Italian-style bean ball meatballs. If you liked today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with my latest vegan recipes. Head on over to earthtorocco.com for today's full recipe and more. Arrivederci.